The city was a different place back then. It had a different spirit, you know? Yeah, Gene and I ran with the same crowds. Everybody knew his name back then, and I mean everybody. He was a scary dude.
Oh yeah, Gene was always on our radar, you know, always making trouble for the NYPD. And I was just a young kid back then, didn't know nothing, but I knew to watch out for Gene DiMarco.
Thing about Gene was, he never held back. If you were on his list, he'd get you eventually, and it would be brutal.
Is there one time specifically that stands out to you?
Oh yeah. Specifically, I'd have to say the time he put toothpaste in Nikki's Oreos.
Oreos?
Huh? Oh yeah. Well, if you put toothpaste in someone's Oreos and they eat it, they don't know they're eating toothpaste. That was Gene. He loved pranks.
Gene and me grew up together. I was actually there when his pranking reputation got started. When we was 5 years old.
You were there?
I was there. His first prank was actually on me. Peed all over myself. Most embarrassing moment of my life, but from then on I knew Gene DiMarco had a gift.
He started small, you know, dealing with kids on the street, that sort of thing. Whoopee cushions were his trademark prank. But he was stepping on territory that wasn't his, and word got out, so Gene DiMarco had a price on his head.
Gene got us together, then declared war on the other gangs in New York.
Were you scared?
Was I scared? Hell yeah, we was scared. But Gene was our leader, and he was confident in what he was doing, so we followed.
The night was November the 3rd, 1988. I'll never forget it. We made the first move. Gene thought water balloons would be the best strategy. Getting the other gangs wet right out of the gate, you know?
It was brutal. The night was a complete massacre. There was toilet paper and silly string everywhere. It was hilarious.
Yeah, I remember the night of the 3rd. Lost a lot of good men that night. They all just stood up and said, "This is stupid," and went home.
Oh, I was there that night. To them, I'm just another one of the guys. You know, me and Gene had a thing. Things got pretty far, too, but when I went to undo his pants, a bunch of rubber snakes popped out.
Once Gene was on top, he got power hungry. He wanted too much, and he flew too close to the sun. His plan was to place a flaming bag of dog poop on every New York City doorstep. And one night, he called it Poop Christmas. You know, 'cause he'd be like Poop Santa. Gene wasn't really good at naming things.
Did you pull it off?
Oh, we pulled it off all right.
The whole city smelled like shit. Hell, it still smells like shit. That's the reason why New York City smells like shit.
But once it was all said and done, Gene wasn't anywhere to be found. No one ever saw him again. Some say he went across the border.
Some say the coppers got him.
Some say he's still out there, and I believe it. When something funny happens at the expense of a friend, Gene is there, laughing his ass off.
Gene DiMarco.
Gene DiMarco.
Gene DiMarco.
Gene DiMarco, OP, original prankster. Alright, sorry about that. Had to take a leak. Where were we? Gene? Oh, no, wait, false alarm. I'm old and I farted.